right, pop culture gladiators, welcome back to the arena. Today, we're staging a dream match that fans have debated for decades. In one corner, hailing from the DC universe, the Sonic screaming martial arts master, Dinah Lance, the one and only Black Canary. And in the other corner, representing Marvel, the super spy, assassin, and avenger, Natasha Romanoff, the lethal Black Widow, who wins this clash of titans. Let's break it down. We're setting the scene on the top floor of a glittering high-rise penthouse in a neutral city, maybe Monaco. It's a playground of glass, expensive furniture, and marble floors. Natasha Romanoff has been tasked with retrieving a data drive, but Dinah Lance was hired to protect it. The moment Natasha phases through a window, the silent alarm trips. The game is on. Black Widow moves like a shadow, her senses on high alert. She spots a flicker of movement in the reflection of a polished grand piano. She rolls, her widow's bite bracelets crackling with stored energy, and unleashes a volley of electrified discs. But Dinah is no rookie. She's a blur of motion, weaving through the projectiles with the grace of a dancer, her own combat instincts screaming a warning. The discs embed themselves in the wall. Smoking, Dinah closes the distance in a heartbeat. Her style is a beautiful, brutal mix of boxing, capoeira, and Wing Chun. She throws a high kick aimed at Natasha's head. Black Widow ducks under it, the wind from the kick rustling her hair. She counters with a sweeping leg trip, a classic Aikido move designed to use an opponent's momentum against them. Dinah, anticipating this, plants a hand on the floor and springs back up, creating space. It's a silent, deadly ballet. Neither has landed a solid blow, but they've both tested the other's defenses and found them flawless. Natasha knows she can't win a prolonged brawl with a metahuman who can shatter steel with her voice. She needs to end this fast. She feints left, then lunges right, her electrified batons now in hand, humming with power. She's trying to get inside Dinah's guard, to shock and disable her. Dinah matches her, not with a weapon, but with pure skill. She parries the baton, strikes with her forearms and palms, the impacts echoing like whip cracks in the cavernous room. She's redirecting Natasha's energy, turning the spy's aggressive offense into a disadvantage. They break apart, circling each other. "You're good," Natasha says, her voice a low murmur, not even out of breath. "I've been told," Dinah replies, a confident smirk playing on her lips. "But you're predictable. Shield training, Red Room playbook, I've read it all. This is psychological warfare, and Dinah is a master." She's trying to get in Natasha's head. Natasha doesn't bite. She simply adjusts her grip and lunges again, this time lower, aiming for Dinah's legs. But Dinah was waiting for it. As Natasha commits, Dinah leaps, not away, but up, onto the grand piano. From this higher ground, she takes a deep breath. Natasha's eyes widen. She knows what's coming. Aha, it's not just a scream. It's a focused, concussive blast of sonic energy. The Canary cry. It's not aimed to level the building, but it's more than enough. The massive panoramic windows behind Natasha don't just crack. They explode outwards in a shower of a million tiny daggers. The piano Dinah is standing on groans, its wood splintering. The sonic wave hits Natasha like a physical blow, sending her tumbling, disoriented. Her gums shatter, her ears ring, and for a precious second, her world is a vortex of vertigo. This is Dinah's chance. She launches herself off the ruined piano, a perfect aerial attack. But she underestimated the Black Widow's resilience. Even while disoriented, Natasha's training takes over. She twists in midair, firing her grappling hook from her wrist gauntlet. It latches onto a chandelier, and she swings, using the momentum to flip and land on her feet, shaking her head to clear it. The tactical retreat was instantaneous. Okay, Natasha mutters to herself, her ears still ringing. Plan B. She disappears into the now open-air environment of the penthouse, using the confusion and debris as cover. Dinah lands, poised, scanning the room. She knows Natasha isn't down, just repositioning. This has now become a hunt. Dinah walks slowly, her boots crunching on broken glass. She's listening, not with her ears, but with her entire body, feeling for vibrations, for the slightest change in air pressure. Suddenly, a table flies at her from the shadows. She shatters it with a quick, controlled sonic burst. A distraction. From the opposite side, Black Widow attacks. No gadgets, just pure hand. She's closing the distance. Knowing Dinah is reluctant to use a full-power cry at such close range for fear of harming herself. The fight is a blur of black leather. Punches, blocks, elbows, and knees. It's so fast, it's almost impossible to follow. Natasha lands a solid elbow to Dinah's jaw, snapping her head back. Dinah retaliates with a knee to the solar plexus that makes Natasha grunt in pain. They are perfectly matched, but here's the deciding factor. Natasha is an assassin. Dinah is a hero. While Dinah is trying to incapacitate, Natasha is always looking for the kill shot, or the next best thing. During a rapid exchange, Natasha slips a microtaser from her belt, a tiny device that's nearly invisible. As Dinah throws a punch, Natasha sidesteps and presses it against Dinah's neck. The jolt is massive. Dinah's muscles lock up and she falls to one knee, her canary cry caught in her throat. Her body convulses for a second and then she slumps. Conscious but paralyzed, Natasha steps back, breathing heavily. She retrieves the data drive from its hidden safe. As she prepares to make her exit, she looks back at the kneeling Black Canary. "You really are good," she says, this time with genuine respect. "Maybe the best I've ever fought. But I had a mission. You just had a job." She clips the drive to her belt and melts away into the night, leaving Dinah to recover, defeated but alive. So, who wins? In this scenario, it's the Black Widow. Why? Because of her mindset. Dinah Lance is an incredibly powerful and skilled fighter, arguably one of the top 5 in the DCU. But she operates with a moral code. She's there to stop the threat, to incapacitate. Natasha Romanoff, molded by the Red Room, is a pragmatic operative. Her goal is mission success by any means necessary. She uses every tool, every dirty trick, and her own lethal experience to gain the slightest edge. It's that ruthless efficiency that gives her the win in this high-stakes dance. What do you guys think? Did I get it right? Could the Canary Cry have been a one-shot victory if used differently? Let me know your entire breakdown in the comments below. I love reading your theories. If you enjoyed this super-powered showdown, make sure to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next epic battle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.